Altogether, 6 first-team men are missing, including John Duncan and Chris Jones, who normally play up front. But at number 11, Spurs do have Peter Taylor, and he's one of 3 players with that surname taking part in today's match. The 2 others are on the Bristol Rovers side. Tony Taylor at left-back, the former Palace player, and at centre-half, long-serving Stuart Taylor, whose testimonial year this is. And altogether in the Bristol Rovers team, there are 6 Welshmen. Bristol Rovers kicking off, playing from the left, and a piece of Football League history being made here today. This is the first meeting ever in the league between these 2 clubs. Spurs are in the dark shorts. Jimmy Holmes. That's for Lee. Flag was already up for offside. This is Holmes. Now McNabb. Goalkeeper may have been unsighted at first. 18-year-old Glyn Jones there in goal for Rovers. But in the end he got down and turned it away with one hand. The shot coming in from Neil McNabb. Quickly taken for Naylor. Oh, the flick on by Hoddle, and it nearly went in. Glenn Hoddle creeping in there at the near post. Again, good approach play by Tottenham. Here's Hoddle. Moore's got up there. Lee got it! And the new boy makes his mark. He gets a goal on his debut. The ball played by Hoddle into the box. Ian Moore's got it very well on the far post to head down. And Lee just beat defender Day there. The ball skidding low into the corner. And Spurs are in front. Tottenham song, Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. Perryman. Hoddle. McNabb really got hold of that. Beautiful shot with his left foot. And young Glyn Jones reacting extremely well to turn that over. Lee climbing again. Well, this is becoming a fairy tale. No wonder he looks so pleased. 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes for the young man playing his first match at this level. The corner swung across, and Colin Lee climbing beautifully, heading it in perfectly. And Spurs now in 26 minutes lead by 2 goals to 0. As it turned out, it wouldn't have counted because he was pulled up for handball. Now standing forth. Turned across for Gould. That was the first clear-cut chance Rovers have had. Naylor shaking off Gould. 4 Tottenham players ahead of him, 5 now that Hoddle's made a run down the right. Which was how the second goal came, really. Taylor! Peter Taylor makes it 3 and scores with his head for the second week running. And there'll be some amusement in the Tottenham camp about that, because before the match, Peter Taylor was joking about his heading ability. Scored one at Charlton last week, and there he was again. Glenn Hoddle made the extra man on the right, chipped the ball in near post, and Peter Taylor glanced it home. So just a minute before half-time, Spurs keeping up their average this season of 3 goals per match here at White Hart Lane. Oh, and here's Lee. Moores! And this Rovers defence is there for the taking, it seems. Tottenham finding so much space. And Lee was involved again. Glenn Hoddle, look at that. McNabb. Oh, it's hit Peter Taylor, the shot. Hoddle again. Naylor. And McNabb. In again by Hoddle, then by Peter Taylor. There's Lee again. It's Taylor! And this is a goal! It was hooked out from on the line. And Peter Taylor can't believe it. Good save by the goalkeeper, though. Give him credit for that. It really was. Holmes. Oh, look at this. Hoddle again. And Spurs, as befits a side 3 goals up, are absolutely full of themselves. That last attack, Rovers surviving by the skin of their teeth and by a very good reaction save from the young goalkeeper. Here's McAllister. Oh, a lovely dummy by Peter Taylor. He's got 4 in the middle as well. Oh, they all miss it, and Moores put it in. Number 4 for Tottenham. And that was a brilliant goal in its way, because Peter Taylor on the right wing worked the dummy and got ahead of his man, and when he pulled the ball back, the sort of cross defenders hate, it was low. Lee missed it, Pratt missed it, but Moores didn't miss it. Two Taylors again, and the corner to Spurs. Pratt getting in, Lee is there again! He's done it! It's a hat-trick! Three goals on his first appearance. White Hart Lane acknowledges a new name. The corner swung in by Taylor. Pratt was in there at the near post. It span off to the far post. And Colin Lee with the dropping header. His 3rd goal and Tottenham's 5th. Because what they're doing today is putting the chances away. McNabb. Plenty to aim at again. Stuart Taylor out for a corner. It's going to come to Holmes. Lee, Taylor! Five goals, and the match of the day record, by the way, is 7. Taylor! Good stop! That could so easily have been number 6. And the record then would have been in sight. But in sight was where Glyn Jones kept that drive from Peter Taylor, and he turned it out superbly. McAllister. McNabb. Hoddle. Taylor leaving it. Moores is through. match of goals. That one again was well worked. The Rovers defence caught square. Pratt and Taylor involved in the move. Moores was put clean through. And his finishing clinical and decisive. Has to be said, without taking anything at all away from Tottenham, that Bristol Rovers looked a very poor side, especially in defence. And there's Moores on again here for the hat-trick. He's got it! He's got his third as well. And it was laid on by Lee. And Spurs have scored 7. Again, the partnership of Lee and Moores. Lee broke on the left, crossed, a fast ball to say the least, and Moores got it on the volley, putting it away so well again. And so, 8 minutes to go. And when they get the fans off the pitch, nothing ought to spoil this Tottenham performance. There you can see the measure of it. 7 goals to 0. Hoddle. Oh, and John Pratt's away. Lee is in the middle. Taylor trying to get there. It's going to come to Taylor now. It's come to Lee. 8. For Lee and 8 for Tottenham. Well, you really can't believe it, except that it's happened. 4 for the number 10, Colin Lee, 3 for Ian Moores, number 9, 8 for Spurs, and history for match of the day. Because never before in a match covered by the programme has one side scored 8 goals. Evans for Bristol Rovers. Staniforth, Hendry, Pater. And Bristol Rovers, frankly, have just fallen completely apart here this afternoon. Their defence has been far too naive for a Tottenham side who've worked hard, created so much space, and more important still, shown how to finish, which is often a criticism levelled at teams in the English league. And that's going to be a corner again to Spurs. Moores. Hoddle! He looked offside, perhaps, but the referee's given the goal. Number 9. Again from a corner. Ian Moores retrieving at the far side, knocked it back across the goal. Hoddle was all by himself. Bristol appealed for offside, the flag stayed down, and Glenn Hoddle now gets his name on the score sheet. Just 1 minute from the end, Spurs 9, Bristol Rovers 0. And White Hart Lane absolutely booming with noise. How young fans can get into trouble when they've had a feast of goals like this to watch, I have no idea. One was being led away there by a policeman. But it's been champagne stuff from Tottenham. Hendry. Don McAllister smiling as well he might. Evans darting in there, but Hoddle's there too. Evans again, but a foul's been given. John Pratt was fouled by Hendry. And Spurs chasing double figures in the last minute, and the referee has blown. And the crowd rise to Tottenham. And to Colin Lee with 4 goals, and Ian Moores with 3. Amazing things happen in football. You lose your 2 main strikers, throw in a new partnership, as Tottenham did here, and look what happens. They got 7 of the goals between them. Peter Taylor got 1. Glenn Hoddle got in at the end of the act. And as the crowd celebrates, 9 goals. Spurs go off delighted, and Bristol Rovers demoralised, wondering exactly what hit them.